Guess what? It's officially pumpkin spice season. It's also the Candle Olympics, as I like to call it. Even though the weather is still warm, I can just feel the mood of the holiday season quickly approaching. And you know what? I'm okay with it. So, in honor of the approaching Candle Olympics, I figured we can jump right into it with some warm, good gourmands. I have three gourmands that were actually sent to me from Apotheke. Quick disclaimer, the correct pronunciation of Apotheke is actually Apotheke, which is a German term that translates to pharmacy. Who knew? Thanks to one of you for letting me know this in the comments some time ago, but just for the sake of habit, I will be saying Apotheke. If you recall, I did daily unboxings for the Apotheke Advent Calendar during the month of December last year, so will I be doing another one this year? Who knows? If you would like to see a certain calendar on the channel this year, let me know in the comments. Many of you seem to have really enjoyed it, which is all I could ever ask for. I really do enjoy Apotheke candles, which is why I chose the calendar last year. My favorite Apotheke scent was this bamboo candle they had a couple years ago that I loved a lot, but unfortunately they don't sell it anymore. I'm telling you, that was an exceptional scent. For this conversation though, we'll be focusing on three delicious gourmand scents from their fall collection: blackberry honey, birchwood apple, and cardamom chestnut. If you remember, I unboxed the petite versions of these scents from the Advent calendar, and I'm excited now because I have the full size versions, which means I got to experience the full burning experience of these three scents. And theoretically, with the larger size comes better performance, so you would think. So I will preface this by saying yes, the performance from the hot throw is a night and day difference compared to the petite size. These are also amazing options for under the $50 range. Rolling into the end of the year, I want to keep focusing on more gourmands, and these three scents right here are getting me very excited for what's to come during the holiday season. The Apotheke Fall Collection candles are dressed in white ceramic vessels with colored waxes to match their respective scents, and I think the colors Apotheke has chosen for the wax is spot on to what you can expect from each scent. Blackberry Honey features the navy blue wax with a very delicious fruity gourmand, with notes of sweet berries blended with sweet caramel, warm vanilla, and maple. This is a bright, fruity gourmand bomb with a strong scent, but it does a great job at not overpowering the space. Of course, that's all subjective on if you're into these types of scents. If you're the type of person that enjoy these types of strong, fruity gourmand scents, then this will be quite enjoyable for you. Blackberry Honey is a scent that will fill the space beautifully with the smell of delicious sweet berries and warm honey mostly. This smells like walking through a blackberry vineyard where they're processing berries into liquid, so you get that strong smell of sweet berries in the air. Now, lightly caramelize it and add in a touch of vanilla and a touch of maple. It sounds like a good dessert, but that's exactly what I get from this candle. As soon as I put my nose to this scent, I instantly pick up the smell of berries with a sweet warmth. The vanilla, caramel, and honey are excellent scent notes on their own when in moderation, but together they add a warmth to this scent that's also sweet. This is more of a linear scent that doesn't have too much depth to it when it comes to the cold and hot throw. It doesn't have this polarizing depth to it, and it doesn't need it honestly. The notes of berries and honey are already enough to provide everything necessary for a great warm gourmand. However, layering this scent with the last candle I'm going to talk about from this collection enhances the burning experience tenfold. We'll get to that scent in a moment. Okay, the performance of Blackberry Honey, like I said, is going to be on the stronger side. The cold throw actually throws a short distance. It's still not going to be like a burning candle, but it does throw more than an average candle. The performance from the hot throw is going to be strong. Again, stronger than the average candle, but not to the point where it's overwhelming the space. Just make sure you're into strong, fruity gourmand candles because it is a powerhouse. Let me know if you're a fan of strong, fruity scents. Gourmands in general seem to be really good performers, at least the ones I've been burning. The next scent from this fall collection is called Birchwood Apple, with this beautiful plum-colored wax. This one, by far, is my favorite out of these three. It embodies everything I think about when it comes to a good fall-winter home fragrance. It gives my space this good, warm feeling that makes this incredibly enjoyable, if that makes any sense. It's still gourmand, but it has some oriental touches that makes this a well-rounded scent for me. This is for my friends who wouldn't mind something that's slightly sweet but still has some traditional touches to it. This does contain the note of apple, and I have to say, I'm really developing a love for that scent note. I just mentioned the note of apple in the latent conversation from the Parfums de Marly review, and here it is making another appearance. Apple is one of those notes that can add a dynamic touch to a scent when done right. Sort of like vanilla, apple can be used in many different scent profiles, and with birchwood apple, it's featured in a more warm, woody scent profile. This scent has notes of apple, warm mahogany, and roasted oak. It's simple but effective at delivering warmth with a bit of a fresh, sweet aroma. Smelling this makes me feel like I'm sitting in a room with a Loro Piana turtleneck on, drinking a delicious Pinot Noir with the smell of red delicious apple slices sitting on a table close by. There isn't much going on in terms of notes with this scent. There is only a few, but the three notes this does have, apple, mahogany, and roasted oak, are so tastefully done, it doesn't need anything more in my opinion. The petite size of this was great, don't get me wrong, but the full size version just gives me so much more in terms of providing a next level of comfort. And I say comfort in the context of my personal preference of enjoying the burn from this during the evening hours, when plans were just canceled, and deep down, I'm really excited about it because I already have my comfort snacks and my movies queued up ready to go. Anyways, when smelling this, I immediately pick up on the apple, but it quickly switched to this unexpected warmth that comes off a bit smoky as well. It enhances the overall experience, and that's just from the cold throw. And when burning, everything just becomes more elevated, that warmth mixing with the scent of apple. Like I said, it has those warm, woody oriental touches that makes this scent stand out. The performance from this one is going to be about the same as blackberry honey. The cold throw isn't going to be as strong as that scent, but my nose does pick it up quite easily when I'm sitting close by. The hot throw is going to fill the room quick and easy with a strong performance, on par with blackberry honey. Birchwood apple is just a little bit more tamed. This scent lightly wafts its way around the room instead of trying to find every crack and crevice to fill with scent. This is a well-balanced scent in my opinion. It doesn't lean heavily towards gourmand thanks to the woody essence this scent has. Well done, Apotheke, this is a winner. Definitely a keeper for the collection. The last candle from the Apotheke Fall collection is called Cardamom Chestnut, and this is also a great scent. But where I think it's most useful is layering it with either of the other two candles, blackberry honey or birchwood apple. Yes, this scent is good alone, we'll get to this scent in just a sec, but when I paired this with the other candles, the strong sweet scent I got from this was turned down a few notches to enhance the other scent. Cardamom Chestnut features the light blue wax, perfect for that rich, sweet, creamy aroma it provides. It has notes of black cardamom, roasted chestnuts, creamy vanilla, and warm woods. This is a scent that's going to be on the sweeter side of the gourmand spectrum, described as a decadent gourmand fragrance. Definitely not for the person who isn't into the strong sweet scents, but if you just so happen to end up with this along with either of the other scents, I would burn them together. I thought I was ready for strong sweet scents, but apparently I'm still building a tolerance for them. Smelling this scent alone and experiencing the burn, this is a powerhouse, especially with that strong creamy vanilla and adding some sweet chestnuts and a bit of spice from the cardamom. Again, nothing complex, but you will quickly notice the rich, sweet aspect this scent provides. The scent I get from smelling this on cold is pretty much the same when burning. The vanilla, cardamom, and chestnut are just enhanced tenfold. This would be the scent that reminds me most of the holiday season. Cold weather, eggnog, holiday gatherings, etc. What are your thoughts on candles that remind you of the holidays? Are they something that you burn year-round or only around the holiday season? With these types of candles, it's something I really have to be in the mood for, which is more so around the holiday season. For Cardamom Chestnut, I will definitely keep layering it with either of the other two candles until it gets closer to the holiday season, and then I may consider burning it alone. The performance of this scent is going to be about the same as the other two scents. Apotheke always has consistent performance throughout their home fragrance lineup, which is a huge plus. The cold throw is a strong moderate with a strong hot throw. The 13-ounce size of these candles has no problems filling a large size room. For under that $50 range, this is a great option for sweet gourmand lovers. What are your thoughts on Apotheke or Apotheke scents? Let me know if you have any of the candles I talked about today and what's your perspective on them. I'm starting to really enjoy Gourmands, especially specific notes like apple and coffee. The year for trying more Gourmands isn't over yet. There's still a lot I have to talk to you about. It's going to be a candle season to remember.